The opening fixtures this season have been really tough, but Norwich are handling the pressure well and get an enormous tie against Manchester City. Alright, so a small break in league action here as we take on Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. I'm going to rotate the squad a little bit like usual for these cup games and give a run out to some of the new faces. I want to see Middleton, our new signing, out on the left-hand side, Garcia back in defense, and Rizzo in midfield, who really impressed me last season. Not the highest rated, but he has a huge ceiling for potential. And let's get the game underway. A debut for Glenn Middleton, our left midfielder. He's only 20 years of age and showing a lot of promise already. I'm hoping he'll impress us out here tonight. But time will tell. The rest of the squad looking ready for action as well. Mangala still holding the midfield together for this match. And Newcastle have the ball to start. Ball work down. It's Middleton getting some early touches. Working his man, and he puts a cross in. Not a bad ball, but it's knocked away. Newcastle trying to find their way through. And they do. Great pass and a finish. An early goal, we go down. Poor defending in the end there, but it was a really well-worked goal from their side. Miguel Almiron getting on the score sheet. And now we gotta dig our way back into this game. Really big blow. And Newcastle again asking questions of our defense. Shelvey finds his way through, and another pass. Krul gets down on it though. Huge save. Still defending deep, trying to prevent another chance, but they score again. 2-0. We are just not looking solid defensively. It's another through ball that cuts right through our defense. And now Sargent on the turn, looking for a way through, and it slipped through. Poor finish from Souza. That was a great chance to grab one back, and he didn't make the most of it. Not that far wide, though. And shots fired at Glenn Middleton, missing in action, it says. He hasn't been great tonight. He was fairly anonymous, but I'm not going to take it too hard. I think he's still a good player. I do want Hernandez on, though. A little bit of pace here and see if we can grab one goal back. Really poor defending once again. Blown through the center. And it's just wide. We got away with one there. That really should have been a third for Newcastle. Our center backs are struggling to keep a hold of them tonight. It's Timu Pukki on to see if we can get back into this game. 20 minutes remaining. Buendia whips one in. Garcia. A shot from distance, but it's a tame one. Newcastle whipping one in. And it's a really poor touch that again should have been a third. But it's full time regardless. A disappointing loss in the cup. We made a really good run in the Carabao Cup last season, so it's disappointing to go out so early. We had so much possession in this match. I thought we were in control in a lot of parts, but it's just a difference in quality in the final third. They finished their chances when they came, and we did not. Alright, another tough matchup here against Liverpool. It's been a brutal opening stretch this season. It's so hard for a squad like this to play all of the top teams in a row, but as long as we can come out alive and grab some points where we can, I think we'll set ourselves up nicely for the rest of the year. So let's get to this game and see what happens. Liverpool putting out a pretty strong lineup against us. I think it's going to be a tough matchup, but let's see if the players are up for it. I think on our night, we could take on anyone as we've shown in the past. We got to bounce back from that cup loss and get back to winning ways in the league. And here we go with the ball to start. Pukki sprays it out wide to Aarons. Looking to break on a counter here. Nice ball through from Pukki. It's Patterson up top. And a nice return ball, but Allison gets to it just ahead of him. Liverpool trying to work their way through now. Mane flying down the wing, a perfect ball in, but Oxborough gets to it ahead of the striker. Liverpool still looking for a way through. It's been fairly dry so far, not many chances, but that's a great through ball off the post. We got away with that one. Another through ball breaking our back line. It's Salah on it now, puts one central, and it's a header down. Oxborough makes the save, though. We are barely holding on. A chance at the other end now. Hernandez on it. Nice piece of skill. Cutting inside, then outside, but great defending, knocked away. Worked on again. Mane puts a long ball in, and it's headed out. Ball lofted up top. Back to the goalie and kicked out. Maybe one more chance here. It's knocked down with Buendia. And that's game. A tie against Liverpool. That will be a really important point for us come the end of the season. Tough opposition, and we played well. A lot of defense, but we kept our shape and held them to no goals. I'm really happy with the way the team's been playing so far this year. We've gotten our act together, and it's been a huge step up from the end of last season. Alright, so with the transfer window closing, I'm going to take one more peek at some of our targets. Found a couple of bright talents in the free agents that I'm looking at. Ryan Obiero looks to be a really promising striker. He's only 19 and could develop really well with a bit of time. With players like Pukki, who might be moving on from the squad soon, I want to set us up for the future. Obviously, we've got Sargent waiting to take over, but it can't hurt to bring in some players who might take a few seasons to find their way into the first team anyways. So let's get negotiations underway. I think a prospect role is fine. Ideally, we'd be able to loan him out as well, get a bit of experience under his belt. Might have to wait until January for that, though. Sign him on a 5-year contract as long as they'll take that. Sounds good. Let's move ahead. Wages aren't too much of an issue for me. It's more about keeping the net spend down. So we're willing. We take him in. And I hope he turns out to be a bright signing in a few seasons. With that done, though, I think the squad is in good shape. I'm just going to wind down the rest of the transfer window here. Nothing else we need to worry about unless a big offer comes in. Which it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. That's the end of the window. I think we've set ourselves up really nicely for the season. I'm really happy with the squad so far. And Brandon Bell, the right back who's been waiting in the academy for a while now, is ready to make the jump to the senior team, and I am happy to have him on board. Man U up next, but let's take a quick look at Bell. Haven't looked at his stats in a few months now. Pretty well-rounded overall, nothing outstanding. He's got pretty good heading accuracy and passing for someone that age, but I think we're just going to let him develop for some time and maybe find his way into the first team in the next season or two. We'll leave him be for now, though. Another player that might get loaned out in the January window. Alright, so let's take another look at our squad overview with the window over. We grew almost 3 entire overall points last season. We've gone up 0.5 so far this season, but a lot of that growth does come from player development, so we'll check back in at the end of this season to see where we're at. We cut the squad size down to 28 from the mid-30s. The average age is about the same, and we have improved in a number of areas. I'm really happy with where the squad is at right now. So with transfer business over, we're back to our tough stretch of league games. Man U up next, and let's get to it. Here we are away at Old Trafford. Again, could be a really tough matchup for us, but if the team is up for it, I'm hoping we can pull out another result and keep ourselves afloat. The same lineup as the last few games. Team's playing well, and I don't really want to mix things up. And here we are, the game gets underway with Man U on the ball. Passing it around really patiently, but we're defending well and cut that out. Working the ball up now. It's Leitner. Hernandez in a lot of space on the left if someone can find him. And Mangala does, he makes the pass. It's worked through. Pukki on it now, a chance opening up, and it's a goal! 1-0, our star man gets back up and running. Beautiful goal from the entire team. Once again, Mangala finding a nice ball through. And Pukki does well to take a touch and finish. Pinged out wide by Mangala. Mitchell here with the ball against his former team. Hernandez now cutting it back. Cutting it back again. lobs it up, but it's right at the goalie. Pookie with it. They've actually had a lot of the ball in this opening half. I like the way the team is playing so far. Hernandez, Mangala, beautiful ball out wide again. Mitchell on it. Crosses that one in, and it's Patterson to finish. Once again, Mangala opening up space for that assist with his initial pass. And it's our new left back getting an important assist against his old team. And a really nice jump and powerful header down by Patterson to finish it. He's been great this season as well. Knockdown. Man U looking for a response. 2-0 down. Definitely an unexpected result out here tonight. Ball lobbed in. And a header over Mitchell. Oxborough's on it though. Easy enough save. One to watch. It's Dimitri Mitchell looking really good at left back. Space opening up. Aaron's nice run and he's taken out. That's a nasty challenge. And a yellow card. Aaron's looking dangerous as always. Does well to sort his feet out and draw the challenge. And now down at the other end of the field. Man, you are really looking for a chance here. Cross into the box and it's Pogba! Puts it away 2-1. I don't know if there's enough time for them to grab a second. But it's disappointing to concede so late in the game. Great finish there. He just throws his body at it. Toe pokes that ball into the back of the net. Brilliant from their center mid. Ball back in play from the kickoff. Whistle should blow pretty soon. And it does! What an important win for the team. We take down Manchester United once again. We seem to have a knack for that over the last 2 years. Pogba looking disappointed and our players ecstatic. Picking up 3 points in matches like these is going to make a huge impact on our season. The whole team played well out there tonight. It was unfortunate to concede at the end, but we looked really in control of the match against a great team, so I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do next. Continuing with our tough games, we have Arsenal up next. Just brutal recently. And Tim Krul is not happy with his role at the club. I've been giving him the cup games. He's just not going to start in the league over Oxborough right now. There's just too much of a gulf and skill level at the moment. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright, but anyways, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like this content, please subscribe and help the channel out. I'll be back soon with a new episode in the series. But until then, I'm the Career Mode Expert, and I'll see you all next time.